Look at this, Saturday. It's actually pretty warm. I can actually leave the door open. This is nice. So we got this we're getting started on now. I realized in my pressure tank, I do actually have like this reserve tank of water. I'm hoping there's enough water in that. Hoping that I can maybe pressure wash the front frame and things. I'm still doing my business here, trying to thaw my line. My game plan is I got a pump and a bucket, and I'm trying to push a hose through my line. Hopefully I can get through the frozen spot. Guess time will tell. It hasn't been working in the past, but I don't know, we'll keep going, keep shoving. I think it's because me being an idiot, I kept backing the tractor up to the shop, and that's where my line goes out. I think I'm within the first 100 feet here to the house that I got something frozen, but I don't know, we'll find out. But anyways, we are gonna throw some air in these tires. I'm gonna drop this off the hoist because that is so grungy. I would love to get that cleaned up and this area that we gotta chop up cleaned up. Oh, would that be so nice. And then we can get into there. We'll blast in behind the wheels and stuff, but we'll see what's in there. I'm not gonna pull the wheels off and deal with it outside. I'm not too worried about that. It's fairly clean. I think if I blast it up here, I'll be okay. Guess it's wasn't the greatest of motors that thing had. Anywho, these lines should be okay. We'll just plug those and then give her, see what happens here. Hopefully, I should have enough. I got my hot wash kind of cleaned up, so if that thing will work again, oh, we are just mint. Anyways, let's get started. Well, we ran out of water, and my efforts to thaw my line still are not working. I have a heater and a bucket, and all I have is this smaller line. I have this bigger 3/8 line, but nobody that I know, no shops here or the city have like 100-foot length. They all have like 40 feet or 50 feet, if that. And I don't really want to splice this together in case something breaks and then it's like stuck in the pipe forever and ever. So we are just leaving it be for now. I'm trying to just pump some hot water in there till I can maybe push this line through. I've been told that would work. I've been trying for like a couple weeks at it and it hasn't seemed to work, but hey, eventually it's got to go, right? So anywho, here we are. And we got it, well, a lot cleaner anyways. It's better start, easier to start, or easier to work with than we had. We can still see there's some splits here. That cross member I couldn't get. Some of this back I wasn't able to get. That kind of ran out before I got there, but hey, we got a good base, a good start. So anyways, I think the first thing we're gonna do, just because, whatever, it's actually boring and not a whole lot of fun, but we're gonna go and pull the wheels, look at the brakes, see what we got to do. Hopefully the rotors, everything are all good. So worst case, we're going to put all new brake hardware and pads and stuff on it. And then we'll kind of go from there. We'll figure it out as we go. For now, I know I want to do brakes, just get that out of the way. We're going to put all new lines on it, so we'll just tear all the old junk off. I'll probably pull the fuel lines out. I'm going to put new fuel lines on. We'll cut all these brackets, old cab braces and stuff off because we don't need those, or they won't work. I just know it already. And then we'll see where we get from there. Usually the MO, I don't even attempt to see what fits or doesn't fit. These usually just get hammered as close as you can to the steering box. That's usually the way it goes. And then you kind of murder things away out under the hood there till stuff fits. So, but anyways, let's start with the brakes. Well, surprisingly, the brakes are actually not that bad. But being an S10, we know everything's just going to be garbage from sitting. And parts are super cheap, so. And this one kind of got a little overextended there. So we're just going to go slam some new hardware on here. Well, I don't know. The hardware's probably okay. Not too worried about that. But we're going to slam new pads, new wheel cylinders. We'll do new brake lines. I think I got new hoses. I hope I did, because the front ones are bad. Even the fronts aren't terrible. I'm going to pickle stuff, though, just to see, make sure everything comes loose. So we'll kind of spurts everything with a bit of oil. But the pads, like, this sucker must not have really had a lot of miles on it, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, it's got new brakes on it. I got new again. I'm just going to put them in because. And then we'll continue on. See what's loose, what's not loose. So, for sure, an idler arm. We'll have to order that. No idea about ball joint stuff. Judging by the amount of grease and stuff, though, it looks like somebody was actually taking care of this stuff. This is I didn't get into there, but I also ran out of water, so I'm kind of hooped there. Anywho, let's pickle this stuff up, and then we'll tear it apart and start throwing some new junk on here. Well, motivation was definitely low tonight. Kind of got in late. And felt like I had to do something tonight. Just to say I did something in the shop. So we got the front brakes done. That said, I realized I got to order more hardware because like these go up to here. But these bolts are like pretty rotten, so, and I can't get them loose, so I'm kind of crushing them. So I'll end up getting them out. That's not a big deal, but I'll have to order some nuts for these. I noticed the idler was kind of funky on this front end. Just a little bit of play in there. So we're going to change that out. And I'm not sure. Everything else seems okay. We won't know really till there's a load on it, but I'm not going to buy parts I don't need for no reason. So we'll just replace what I know is broken. That's about as far as I feel tonight. I guess tomorrow we'll bang out these rear brakes. Get these things all done. Figure them out. I think these have a clip or there's something weird. They don't actually bolt in. It's kind of odd, but that is what it is. And oh, we won't run the brake lines and stuff till I get this frame shortened. Once we get figured out the wheelbase, but we're gonna have to cut all this excess junk off first, anyways. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. At least I got something done. That's more than sitting on the couch, anyways. These are the wheel cylinders I got to go in. You kind of pry them off. This setup is really stupid. It kind of goes like this and you have to press them on, but I'm sure there's a tool to do this. I don't have it. So I kind of plug two chisels on either side and then I can kind of pop it, because once it goes past this, it'll lock in place. Oops. Once this goes past here, it'll lock in there. So I don't know why they couldn't just put two bolts like everything else, but that's an S10 for you for the first couple years. Anyways, my go about it is, when I find it, I have a little doodad that I wedge in there to hold this wheel cylinder in place. And then on the back side, I take 2 chisels and kind of just give her a wallop, and that kind of gets everything snapped into place. Anyways, this is a very dumb design, but yeah, we got to work with what we got. Alrighty, well, we fought with all that, not too bad. We got the new hardware on there. It did have a funky clamp in the back, and I guess it made sense, but I've never done a truck that's had this clamp on the back, so I'm guessing everybody throws them away because they're kind of annoying. I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. See, I guess this thing clamped into the back, but nothing wants to move on it, so it's kind of just a big garbage thing. I think it goes in here to hold the works in place, but then you can't get at your bleeder screw, or you can't get at nothing. So yeah, it's probably why I've never seen one of these on a truck. It probably holds that, it's like a safety to the retaining clip, but if you look at it, it's basically like I just beat this in place. I guess I could have used this to put the clip in. Hindsight, but whatever. We'll file it with the other stuff. So anywho, I have a new line. This one doesn't look bad. It's not cracked or anything, but the parts are so cheap, we should just put some new stuff on and then we won't have to ever worry about it. So, but then again, I have this, so I still got to order all of these doodads, the threaded parts up here. None of them want to come loose, so I should have ordered that, but I got to order that still, and that idler arm. But anyways, I'm going to put this on. I won't worry about the brakes going to the front. I could probably route the front up to the T. Like I could, nah, there's no point. I need parts there, so we'll do those lines later as well. But I may as well do the diff part. So we got our good old, whatever you call it, flaring tool there. I don't know what it is. I honest to goodness should get Eastwood to send me one just so I can plug their stuff. And then I would at least have a part number. I don't know what this one is. I like it because it's fast. The hydraulic one is great, but it's expensive. And this is not as expensive. I remember when I bought it, it was a lot cheaper than the hydraulic one. But the only fallback is you can't do it on the vehicle. So, but I know Eastwood sells something similar. So if you go to Eastwood, look up their brake flare tool. They have one like this. Like this comes off. This will do like double flares, single, whatever. Anything you want. I like it because, like I say, it's super quick. But anyways, we're going to use it. And we're going to make up the lines going to that hose in the back. And then I guess we're going to start doing some cutting on the frame. Right? Sound like a plan? Yeah, you can nod. Yeah. Hey, you going to help me? Nope. You're going to sit there and wait till I go in the house, right? Yeah. That's exactly what you're going to do. So for my brake lines, I'm going to go for my 2-in-1 kit. I got this one on Amazon. I will try to put the link here or in the description if I can remember. But this kit came with 3/16 and the 1/4-inch line. So pretty much everything. Oh, and it comes with all the fittings. So pretty much everything you need to do brakes on a vehicle. Oh, the glorious one-handed life. Yes, there's 2 in here. Here we go. Now we got it. We got our 1/4 inch line and we got our 3/16, and you get all of your fittings. So I dig them. Again, if you can, check my description. I'll do the link to the Amazon thingamabobber in there. All right, well, let's start making some stuff. Hey buddy, did you enjoy wrecking that stuff? Alrighty, well, as far as we're going to get with the brakes for now, I think the next plan of attack here is going to be getting these body mounts off, probably ripping all the fuel lines and the old brake lines out, because we're just going to run all new stuff. And I guess see where we go from there. Well, we got everything. Well, I didn't quite get everything, but I got pretty much everything done that I wanted to do. You got the mounts off, cleaned up. These are cleaned up. Probably going to burn a little bit in because we kind of cut through a little bit, so we'll kind of just build that up a little. It'll be good after that. I still got to order up my brake bits, so I think for this round we're on to a good start here. We got our chassis there. Oh yeah, we bobbed the front. I don't know, I haven't cleaned any of this up yet. I'll have to see how the sheet metal is going to fit. So I'm thinking I'm going to save that for the next one. I think for this round we didn't do too bad. Not that it was exciting, but we got the garbage out of the way doing the brakes and things like that. I think next round we're going to shorten up the frame, whatever we need. And we'll probably test fit the body and see where and how it's going to fit. I'm thinking it should be pretty straightforward. I'll probably cut a set of front mounts. I think the back is going to be as simple as just like some 2x2 or do something to get the body where we want. And yeah, then we'll be able to start test fitting the motor and stuff once we get the cab at least and stuff mounted. But anyways, I think this is where I'm going to leave this one. I want to thank you folks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.